Hi, everyone. Welcome to this variation on the best and future self practice. And I put this practice into the category of mental fitness. A key part of mental fitness is being able to dial up or amplify helpful states of being. And another part of mental fitness is being able to diffuse from or gain distance from unhelpful states of being. So, this practice, the best and future self practice, I put that into the first category, being able to dial up or amplify helpful states of being. There are other best and future self recorded visualizations on my YouTube channel, and I like to offer variety. So sometimes when we go running, we want to take the same route. We just want to take the same path. And sometimes we get bored of that path and we want to take a different jog through a forest or by a lake. We want to try something different. And we're still training that same quality of running. It's the same with this. Still training that same quality of connecting with our best and future self. And there are different jogs or different routes that we can take to get there. So let's dive in. Let's dive in. I would invite you to come to a standing position. I tend to do most of my practices from a standing position, or I'll do it when I'm out running. But I'll invite you to come to a standing position. If you are out walking, that works too. Come to a standing position. So for this exercise, what you will need is a goal, something you would like to be different, as well as a deadline. So something you would like to be different by a certain date. It might be by the end of the day, the end of the week, the end of the month, the end of the quarter, the end of the year. So a goal and a deadline. And I'll invite you into this exercise. So finding yourself in that standing position, noticing how your body is. So very often we want to practice awareness and choice, having awareness of how we are, noticing how you are without even changing anything, noticing how you are. And then choosing to come into a position that's more aligned with our best and future self. So to do that, I'll invite you to close your eyes for this one. I'll invite you to close your eyes. You're in your standing position. And what I would like you to do, what I'll invite you to do, is imagine yourself in the future. So whatever goal you have for yourself, imagine you are at that date. Whether that's a day from now, a week from now, a month from now. Imagine yourself at that future date. And also imagine that you have achieved your goal. So you are there. You've achieved it. Whatever it is that you were working towards, it has happened. Don't worry about the how. Just imagine yourself on this future date having achieved what it is you wanted to achieve. And not only imagine it, but start to feel the feelings that would go along with that. So there you are at this date in the future. You've achieved this goal and you're feeling all the feelings that go along with that. And as you feel those feelings, start to notice what shifts you make in your body. Well, maybe your spine gets longer, maybe you hold your head a little taller, maybe your shoulders roll back. Whatever it is, maybe there's some ease in your body that wasn't there before. Maybe you breathe differently, maybe you look around your space more. Just notice what it is you do differently. You're at this future date. You've achieved your goal. You're feeling all the feelings that go along with that. And notice what you do differently in your body. And I'll invite you to amplify that or expand that, maybe 1 or 2%, dial it up, dial up that feeling of having achieved that goal. And notice for yourself, what is it you do differently? And take note of that. Take note of that, because that's something you can come back to. What I also invite you to do is grab pen and paper and jot down for yourself. So if that's your future goal, and if this is what it feels like to achieve that goal, What do you want to commit to today? What do you want to commit to today? And take a moment, jot that down, and write that down. All right. I hope you like this variation on the best and future self practice. Share your comments with me. I'd love to hear them.